To serve her country, but when she lost her leg in Iraq, she made another. Melissa chose to fight, not only for herself, but for her fellow soldiers who had endured. Alright, what's going on, YouTube? It's been a couple weeks now since I made a video and showed you guys what was going on. Here at the Nitro Cave, I did get a few new goodies. I actually just picked this toolbox up from Harbor Freight like a week ago. When it was like $220 or something, $220. I think it was on sale, man. It's super nice, man. Like, I think it was well worth it, being a little bit cheaper, but I definitely think it's well worth it. Show y'all what I got here in my drawers. I like to kind of be like a neat freak. Whenever it comes with my tools and stuff, I like to have everything kind of organized, you know. But yeah, up at Harbor Freight, this is where I keep like all my brand new stuff. Yeah, I got brand new rims and whatnot. Everything in there is brand new though. But for these trucks, man, I've been doing a good bit for them. I got a lot coming still, man. Like, it's just it's every week, man. I'm putting an order in, you know, at least $100 or more every week. But just like probably like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks now, I got the race chassis. TLR, you know, the 4.0 race chassis came. This aluminum top plate in the front came. I'm still waiting on the rear chassis brace, because when I ordered it, they ended up sending me my money back because they said my address was messed up or something, so I had to reorder it, which is no big deal or whatever. But yeah, it has the King Heads front chassis brace, Integy shock towers. It has the aluminum turnbuckles. I still got to get the two for the steering. I ain't got those yet, but it has that. Then it has like a couple things I did just to make it look nice. I got these blue and pink washers. Gotta have an outerwear. You have to have an outerwear. I don't want nothing to happen to this motor, especially now that they're not making them. I don't want nothing to happen to it. I need to jump on another one so I can get one modded and have one stock. But I got my oils and stuff came. I already had 50,000 front and rear, so I went ahead and put my 100,000 in the center diff. So yeah, everything's good with it. But yeah, I mean, this thing, oh yeah, plus I got I'm missing this, the Dynamite 053, man. This thing is freaking crazy, man. Seriously, for low to mid-range, it's crazy. Like, I know everybody talked it up. Once I put it on this wreck, 'cause I just broke this motor in. I got a little over a quart through this motor. It's basically just broke in, and I went out and took it for a ride one day with this pipe just to see how it ran, and it gave it so much extra power. It was crazy. Like, it was wicked, man. It was still ballooning my tires, and they're brand new. You know, they're not even that soft yet, and they're still ballooning. Yeah, this motor, man, it's like the Muggy says, man, this motor's like, it's a beast, man. Everybody should have one, especially for the price. Everybody should have one. You know, you gotta have your outerwear, so it's like the condom, they say. You gotta keep that thing protected. Now for my buggy, for this Hyper 7, the PBS one, pivot ball steering, it's stock. Basically, ever since I got it, I just cleaned it up whenever I bought it. You know, I got a good deal on eBay for it. But I did the washers and stuff for it too. It has a fuel filter. But this motor, I actually just got this in the mail like 4 days ago. So I went ahead and I bought it used on eBay. I know it's, you know, dude said it had about 3 gallons, but I just wanted it just because it was modded and because I have the stock one already for it. Basically, this is basically almost the same exact thing, just a little bit different. So I just wanted to have it to see what the difference was like. Basically, it was only $100. So if you was to get a motor modded, it's $100. So I thought it was actually a pretty good deal. Plus, it came with the Lutz 3-shoe clutch and an Alpha 14-tooth clutch bell, all complete. Everything came with it. But this motor's modded by RB Mods.
Can't really see it, but it's right there. It's signed there, and it's signed on the side on the crank. But yeah, I had this out yesterday. It was. I think I went out, just started up, make sure everything ran good. Oh, I tore it apart when I first got it. I stripped it down, tore it apart, made sure everything was good. You know, it doesn't have the greatest pinch. You know, I could probably send it in and get repinched. It's only, I think it was $20 at RB Mods to get it pinched. And I already talked to Rick, and he said, yeah, just go ahead and send it in, and we'll get it taken care of. But I just wanted to see how it ran. I was working on the tune and stuff yesterday because obviously it's going to be different because I live in Pennsylvania, wherever. I don't even know where this guy lived. It was probably somewhere far. But yeah, man, it was running really, it was running pretty good and it was definitely, I could definitely tell a difference between this and the stock one. I was running the same pipe, which I've never even seen this pipe before. It's a Go Engine Racing 2072. Pipe and header. I've never ever seen this before, but this is what came on this buggy with that stock OS 21. So, but I love both these cars, man. I know they're not the nicest that you could get, like the Technos and the Mugens, but for being my first 8th scale truggy, this RTR, I really like it, man. Especially because all the stuff I'm doing to it, it's basically going to be the race kit when I'm done, because I'm going to change the diffs out with the drive cups, and I already got the chassis. Like, once I change the diffs and the shocks and put these other aluminum turnbuckles for the steering, it's the 4.0 to me. But you know, I should have just spent the money at the time, because I ended up buying this, and then I bought this Nova right off the bat. So I could have just bought the race kit, and then I could have had a motor already, you know. But I wasn't thinking, I guess. But I'm making this RTR work. This thing's freaking badass. And right now, it's not even nowhere near an RTR anymore. To me, it's not. And this Hyper, come on, man. This thing's a fucking classic. Everybody loves these things, man. But yeah, I'd like to get maybe a Mugen. I'd like to have a pairs, though. That's my problem. I have to have the buggy and the truggy, you know. So we'll see. I like the way the Mugens are. Technos, they're kind of expensive, but they are top notch, best you can get. But we'll see, man. I'm just now, you know, just getting out of the monster trucks and shit just a couple months ago, getting into actual 8 scale nitro, and this shit just blew up, man. Because like I used to be into the monster trucks and shit. They sit over there on the shelf. I don't even touch them. Oh yeah, plus I bought this quadcopter off my buddy, brand new, 75 bucks. Big ass quadcopter. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I used to be into the monster trucks, and then these old things, RC10 GT, all that stuff. And then I got out of it, and then I was into rock crawling with this truck, you know. And I got out of it, but man, ever since I bought this RTR with my income tax, I've just went crazy, and I have a bad addiction with it. I just love 8 scale nitro. And I don't want to change it for nothing, man. I like spending my money that I make. I work hard, you know, 4 days a week. I get 40 hours in 4 days. And I get 3 days off, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I work hard, and I enjoy spending my money on what I like to do, and I really love these trucks. My friends are like, you're crazy, man, spending all that money on them fucking toys. I said, bro, they ain't fucking toys. These are like my fucking children. I love these fucking things, you know. Go fuck yourself, you know. Yeah, like, I've went crazy over the last couple months. I had the workbench and shit because of my other trucks, but I got like all new tools, the toolbox, all new stuff in the toolbox, motors. I didn't have none of these motors, neither of these trucks. Like, just the last couple months I went crazy. But I do have some stuff on the way. I'm gonna make another video for you guys here whenever I get everything that comes. I have MIP tools on the way. The rear shock, or the rear chassis brace for this is coming. There's a couple things I ordered, but I'm gonna get a few things together, I think, before I make another video, and I'll show you. But yeah, man, I'm not looking back at all. I'm looking forward to seeing where I go with all this, man. You know, spend at least $150 a week buying parts and whatnot. I mean, sometimes I'll spend a whole paycheck if I have it like that, and I'll just buy a brand new motor or something, you know. You know, that's what I enjoy to do. I gotta go ahead and fill these drawers in. I took all the tools out of these drawers, put them in the new toolbox. Oh yeah, plus I got the new hose and stuff for my air compressor. It just comes up to right there. You know, I used to have my battery and charger and stuff on that little shelf. I put it over in the toolbox. And then I got this little thing from Rural King. It's a farm store here in Pennsylvania. It has like little different dividers. You know, you can put stuff in. I got all my small blocks. There's what, 5 of them there, small blocks. And then this tool bag. I don't know if I showed you guys this or not before, but I have the glow plug carrier. You know, the caddy. I got glow plugs and turbo plugs in there. I just keep a funnel just in case for fuel, and a magnetic tray. And then I got these 2 little cases. These are my tool cases. This one here is all different pliers and snips, and it actually all fits in this bag pretty well, I think so. And then this one, this one I have here is not complete. Like it had pliers on this side, but I want to make this all hex drivers. So whenever my MIP tools come, I'm going to take my standard drivers and put them in here, so I have metric and SAE. So that's all I'm waiting on there. And it has all the metric drivers, and then it has I think it has a Phillips and a straight too, and then it has 2 nut drivers. And then this top pocket is usually where I keep, you know, I'll keep a temperature reader, and then I'll keep like my glow plug tool and, you know, a straight screwdriver for tuning and, you know, stuff like that. But in the big pocket, I got this big tool. I got this box here. I just keep parts and different things for both of these, for my buggy and truggy, just in case if I ever need something. I got some brand new stuff in there from the Muggy from his contest I won, and ball ends and stuff from his contest, which I appreciate you sending that out to me, Muggy. I really do. I got a few things. I already used a couple things, but I got some stuff sitting up there, and I put a couple things in that drawer down there, like a glow igniter and stuff. You know, I definitely appreciate you doing that. That'd be cool, man, if I can win again, but I highly doubt it. You'll probably give it to somebody else just because I already won once. Give somebody else a turn. But you never know. Maybe it'll be like last time and nobody wants to even try. That shit's crazy, man. I was like the only one that tried on that contest. So, but I'm trying to think. Do I got anything else I want to say to you guys? I mean, I don't think. I'm gonna try and get out there. I know I told you guys I'd get you in the running video, but then there for a while it was just raining like crazy here, and you know, then the days that it wasn't raining, I just didn't feel like doing nothing. But I at least try to get out once a week, man. But you know, I was just out yesterday with the buggy, seeing how this new modded OS, well, not new, but new to me, this OS is. So we'll see, man. I want to get to now have a modded OS 21, and I have a stock OS 21. I need to get me another Rex Legend 28 modded, and I can get them from Rick for $290 modded, shipped to my house, $290. So I need to get that, man. And then this LRP, this LRP, I tore this thing apart. And I feel like I kind of gave the Muggy a little bit of an idea, but I think we just thought of it around the same time as well, is to tear them down and get a file and try to clean them port work up, because that's what I did as well. I tore mine down. It was like right at the same time, man. We were doing it together, basically. I tore mine down, and I cleaned the ports up, opened them up a little bit, did a little bit on the crank. It looks freaking 10 times better. It feels good when you rub your finger across it. So I think this thing will be good to run stock now. I'm not as worried. But I need to get another one. And I probably should jump on it too pretty soon, because I know when I went to go order this motor, I couldn't find one nowhere. And what's crazy is I had one in my shopping cart for like a month, and when I went to go order it, I couldn't find one anywhere. And then finally I started, after a couple days of looking, they finally came back on there. So I don't know if they were just out of stock everywhere or what, but I got one. Not even broken yet, brand new, just sitting. You know, I'm enjoying this Rex Legend and these other motors. I'm just gonna let this one sit for now and look pretty, but I'm definitely gonna get another one. So, but other than that, guys, I think it's all for now. You know, yeah, I think that's it. So I'll be in touch with you guys here soon, and you know, keep rapping, man. Don't let them E words fucking try to keep taking over, man. We gotta make a comeback. You know. All right, Nitro Nation. Talk to you later. I'm out. Later.